Hello and welcome to Doing More. I'm Erica Cardenas. Since the beginning, planet Earth has been continuously evolving, from our continents to our oceans to our natural resources, which includes air, mineral, plants, soil, water, and wildlife. Although the continued human population growth has led to unsustainable rates of consumption of Earth's natural resources, increase of pollution, and solid waste. Because of this, the U.S. government implemented conservation and preservation programs that protects our wilderness, natural resources, and wildlife. In 2007, Cox Enterprises launched Cox Conserves Initiative, supported through the efforts of Cox employees, volunteers, and partners. Take a look.
Cox Conserves is our corporate initiative started more than 20 years ago to make sure that our employees and our communities understand that our company is committed to some pretty ambitious goals: to be carbon and water neutral by 2044 and to be zero waste to landfill by 2024. We think those are very important goals for us as a company and as an environmental steward and as part of a larger corporate environment, and we're committed to that. Cox Conserves is the umbrella that helps us do that and helps us communicate that to our stakeholders, our employees, and our communities.
Partners like Cox Communications are one of the ones that is really embracing moving conservation forward and sustainability, not only for our natural environment, but also for our species, the human species. And one of the great things about having Cox as a partner is they're one of the organizations that makes it possible for us to send over 1,000 youth through our STEM education program every year, exposing them to the amazing opportunities that come through science and learning.
It really goes back to who we are as a company. Governor Cox founded this company and left it in his will that we were supposed to take care of the communities that we serve. We do that in a lot of different ways, but one way through Cox Conserves is through our sustainability efforts. We want to be good corporate citizens. We want to be good stewards of the environment. We want to take care of the communities where we all live and work and do business, and Cox Conserves is a great way for us to do that. Our employees are great because they really buy into what we're trying to do with Cox Conserves. They get out a lot in our communities, do a lot of environmental projects, not only just around Earth Day or America Recycles Day, but throughout the year. We do river cleanups, park cleanups, anything we can do to engage our employees to show, hey, this is important to us, it's important to our communities. And if you work here at Cox, you really understand that giving back to your community is a very important thing. Cox Conserves is one small part of that, but it has a really big impact. The Cox Conserves Hero is another really cool initiative where we look for local people in several of our markets across the country who are doing the hard grassroots effort of sustainability every day and maybe don't get the kind of exposure or the celebration that they should. So Cox Conserves Heroes shines a light on those folks who are working every day in their communities to clean things up, to make for a better environment and a better community. And among the 8 regional winners, one is chosen as the overall Cox Conserves winner. Our local winners all get $10,000 to be donated to the charity of their choice in the sustainability space, and our national winner gets $50,000 to donate. So we're really making a serious commitment to conservation through the Cox Conserves Hero platform.
Through Cox's support of our STEM education programs and Cox Conserves, we've been able to bring great credibility to a lot of our programs. When we go out to other partners like the Thunderbird Charities, APS, and we let them know that Cox is one of our supporters, it really provides us with a great introduction to be able to grow the programs even more.
We know that to reach our sustainability goals for our company and for our communities, it's going to take 1 million tiny decisions by each of us every single day. So we're asking our employees as part of our Cox Conserves Council here in the Southwest region to just make one decision at a time, because we know that if our 5,000 employees in the Southwest region each make one decision, that has a big ripple effect. If all of our employees across the country inspire all of the people in our communities to just make one small decision, it can have a big ripple effect down the line.
The path to reaching these goals begins with a simple philosophy that actions, not words, define success. Cox Conserves is committed to a more sustainable future and has put this commitment into action. Everyone at Cox plays a role. That's why the company made it a priority to inspire and engage its employees through constant research for new sustainable technologies and programs that help create environmental solutions. We'll be back with more on Doing More right after this.
Feeling inspired? To watch more uplifting stories from Doing More, visit yourview.com.
Welcome back to Doing More. We're here at the McDowell Sonoran Preserve enjoying 30,000 acres of pristine Sonoran desert and celebrating Cox Conserves. In the past decade, Cox Conserves and its affiliated foundations have invested more than $100 million in sustainability and conservation through operations projects and grants to environmental nonprofits. In addition, Cox Enterprise and the Trust for Public Land developed the Cox Conserves Heroes Award Program, a program that honors the unsung heroes in our communities, as well as supporting our local organizations that are improving our environment. Now let's take a look at an organization that's bringing the wonder of nature and animals to children with special needs.
My name is Bob Mayfield. I'm a member of the Board of Trustees at Whispering Hope Ranch. The founders of the foundation asked me to come on and help lead the design and construction of the ranch. The ranch is on a 40-acre site just below the rim. It's about 30 miles east of Payson.
Hi, I'm Susan Banzak. I serve on the board of Whispering Hope Ranch. Our children at Whispering Hope Ranch who come there and whose lives we touch come from a variety of backgrounds, and they all have some kind of handicap or challenge that is either physical, mental, intellectual, and medical. It is a place where they can come and they can feel free and feel safe and be in a place where they can learn to be supported and overcome their fears and hopefully find some kind of personal triumph that makes them smile and gives them and their family joys. It's a place where they can be outdoors and understand that there are things where they can use their senses. It's not just the physical capabilities that allow you to enjoy things, but there's the other senses that are equally as important. I think all children need a place where they can run, learn, play, explore, a place where they can do so without being judged, a place where they feel free to be who they are, a place where they know that no one is looking at them and thinking things that make them feel uncomfortable. And they have over 50 or 60 animals, different types of animals. A lot of them have been saved from neglect or abuse, and a lot of them actually have physical disabilities also. And it was a young boy named Jonathan, and he came when he was very, very little. Jonathan came every summer, and he loved Whispering Hope Ranch. He looked forward to that 1 week a year where he could spend his time there with his family. He had a special friend there, and it was a horse, and her name was Lucky. And Lucky was also, like Jonathan, as he got older, lost his eyesight, and so did Lucky. And Lucky knew when Jonathan was there, and Jonathan felt such a sense of peace and joy. There are many ways to support Whispering Hope Ranch. You can do big or small. There's nothing that's small enough, and every day you can actually support Whispering Ranch. And it's very simple. All you need to do is talk about it. All you need to do is be our ambassador and let people know that it exists and what it does.
Whispering Hope Ranch Foundation receives no government money. We are qualified for the Arizona tax credit. You can contact us through our website, whisperinghoperanch.org. There are opportunities to volunteer, to go to the ranch during one of the camps and volunteer as a camp counselor.
Whispering Hope Ranch was founded as a place of beauty and serenity where those with special needs, both human and animals, could mutually experience kindness and compassion. Studies abound that document the positive effect animal interactions have on those with compromised health. Visit their website and explore the many giving opportunities and help provide the wonder of nature. We had a chance to visit with their Cox Conserves Heroes. Take a look.
Tucson is a beautiful mountain valley, and part of its prosperity and its future has to do with us taking care of that. I'm Mike Beerer. I'm with Serve Tucson. Our vision is to beautify the city and make the environment better. About 8 years ago, there was a downturn in the economy, and a lot of people were complaining about messes in the city. Some of them were right in front of schools. When things look bad, people are just down. They don't have hope. And I saw them and I thought, well, I can do something about that. So I rallied people to get a project done at a school, and it went real well. From there, it's just kept going. So we clean up messes, and we paint things, and we work in gardens, we plant trees. We've been to over 50 schools, many neighborhoods. Our goal is to involve more people and be seen by people so people will copy our actions. And through that, we're building connections all over the city. Groups like you make these projects happen. And then other people join in, and then we cause a splash and make a presence. We're partnering with the Tucson Homeless Work Program, and it's to get homeless people who are out panhandling on the streets, invite them to go out and work for minimum wage and clean up messes around the city. This money would really go to a great cause to keep this great program going for more years and partnering with us. We love the fact that years later I can go back to some of the big messy areas that we've cleaned before and see that they're still clean. Somebody has kept that going. People have told us, you've brought hope to our school, to our neighborhood. We're just glad to be a part of that.
My name is Erica Greenberg, and I'm the advisor for the Water Club. Water Club was started around 2008-2009 with students who wanted to take the lead. We've done projects with the Hunger Coalition, Sun Valley Center for the Arts, the county commissioners, and City of Healing. I got involved because students wanted to be involved, and I think that we can empower our students to be change makers, but a lot of these kids don't have the legal right to vote yet. So we take their ideas and help them make connections with people in the community and empower them to have a voice. It's gone from small plant a tree, small hand out a reusable bag, to introducing legislation, inspiring people to plant the seedlings that we've grown in their yards to promote the health of bees. Our kids grow up here, and we want them to live in a beautiful place and appreciate the places that aren't right here, because our trash doesn't always end up in our backyard. They're students who care, and they want what's best for where we live, and they appreciate where we live, and that something that we can do really small here makes a change. It makes an impact, and it's important.
During the month of July, each of the 9 Cox markets will issue a call for nominees to the public. So if you'd like to nominate your hero, go to Cox Conserves Heroes. We'll be right back.
For more great videos of life up close, visit yourview.com.
Welcome back to Doing More, where we shine a light on the good things happening in our communities. We're here at the McDowell Sonoran Preserve, surrounded by nature trails, local birds, and native history. The McDowell Sonoran Conservancy is always seeking support. If you'd like to become a volunteer, partner, or sponsor, just go to mcdowellsonoran.org/support for more information. We also had the honor of visiting Louisiana and California's Cox Conserves Heroes. Take a look.
What got me first excited about this was visiting New York, and when I saw that Central Park was only 750 acres, and I thought about a community the size of Lafayette preserving 100 acres, and the impact that it can have, and that were we not to do this, once it's gone and it's developed into something else, we'll never get this opportunity again. And so this opportunity only came once, and it was something that I felt like and the board felt like, and thankfully the leadership at UL and at the city saw this as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something great. It's one of the few things that you do where you create something that a grandfather and a daughter and a granddaughter can go out and enjoy any day of the week, any time of the year. It's something that people can use as a respite to deal with day-to-day life and to make their lives better.
It would be fabulous to win the award. We would be able to elevate the issue of urban runoff and pollution of the ocean to a national stage. We will also be able to expand all of our projects to other watersheds, not just the Aliso watershed, and help other communities accomplish the same thing. $50,000 would enable us to do tremendous things and go far beyond what we've accomplished even now. We would be able to elevate our campaign of zero liquid discharge to the ocean so that when people go to the beach, they're safe. When their children play along the shore, they're safe. This is an incredibly important campaign for all of us in the United States to accomplish and around the world.
What a great example of Cox Conserves Heroes doing more. We also traveled to the Boys and Girls Club where the youth put together Kano computer kits. Take a look.
Today we are happy to have this amazing opportunity with Boys and Girls Club of Metro Phoenix along with Cox Communications. They have actually come out with about 20 volunteers today at our Cartwright School site, and they are providing a computer build with our students and members of the Cartwright School District. We have Palm Lane and Cartwright that have joined together along with the volunteers, as we mentioned, and they have computer kits that they're unboxing and putting together these brand new computers, fully functional, fully operational, and just a great opportunity in terms of not only are we doing things on a day-to-day basis when we're just on the computer surfing the web or we're just gaming. The kids and our students are actually having an opportunity to create this piece by piece and something that they'll be able to continue to use as we go further. The kids are jumping on it like it's no problem. They're going through their little book, they're following details. The volunteers are doing a great job pointing out and giving them the right direction as far as what they need to do to put them together. So basically every piece from the keyboard to the screen, it's all there in a small kit, and they are just having an absolute blast putting it together, and it's really fun to watch them actually complete this project. They're working together as members and students. Again, they're working with their volunteers to put these computers together, and again, just to be able to see the smile on their face and see how excited they are to put these things together and see what the finished product looks like, it's very rewarding, I'm sure, on multiple levels. How many kids can actually say, I'm building a computer, or I know how to put a computer together? You can't always say that all the time. I'm an adult, I can't say that I know how to put a computer together, but to see them actually putting these computers together, working in teams, working in groups, and working collectively is so cool to see the teamwork and the team building that's going into this project today. Again, a huge thanks to Cox Communications for allowing us and giving us this opportunity to present these to the kids of our community.
Everyone on, we're so excited to be continuing our partnership with Cox Communications. For over 6 years now, we've been working very closely across the country to ensure that people, especially low-income communities, have access to affordable internet service. And so through Connect to Compete, in partnership with Cox, we've been able to bring this low-cost product to communities across the country. Thousands of families have been connected thanks to the investment that Cox is making to ensure we're bridging the digital divide. And today was, I think, a highlight, given that we're going beyond the connectivity solution and making sure that we're bringing actual tech skills trainings to young people who are also probably beneficiaries from Connect to Compete. So we're addressing the three legs of the stools of the digital inclusion issue, which is connectivity, devices, and training.
Such an amazing story of empowerment and success. We'll be back with more on Doing More right after this. Welcome back to Doing More, where we've been celebrating our Cox Conserves Heroes, heroes that are preserving and enhancing the shared outdoor spaces in our communities. We also visited Cox Communications, which proudly celebrated our military men and women during Veterans Day. Take a look.
Our big event for the Duluth ERG, it's Veterans Day, so recognizing our veterans and our veterans employees that have served and are still serving today. So this was just kind of a little bit of recognition for them to say thank you. We had a series of events that we wanted to utilize to pay homage and honor the service and sacrifice that our service members have provided for us by flag-raising ceremony. We had several guest speakers, including Colonel Tom Sheets, who's retired United States Marine Corps. We have Laura Tohi here, who's providing a code and some insight on the impact of the Navajo Code Talkers. And we had the Yellow House dancers who came out and gave a performance to provide some insight to some of the dances that they use for different ceremonies.
Today we got invited to come out here and demonstrate some of the dances that we grew up with, and coming together as a dance group we shared what they call intertribal dancing, and more known as powwow style of dancing. It's always important for Cox to share this, let other individuals know that we take pride in what we do as Native American people in dancing traditional ways, as an honoring our military people as well. So, we just don't honor one day, we honor every day, and we feel very thankful for that as well.
Yeah, I think Cox honoring this event is just an outstanding way to pay tribute to those who have served us and continue to serve us. Personally, I'm humbled, just super excited to work for a company that allows me to help my fellow veterans, my fellow brothers and sisters in arms, continue to be successful in their civilian careers and support the veterans that maybe didn't have the same opportunity when they got out of the military, and we're able to help bridge that gap here with the Salute ERG and with Cox's support. By August of 2004, I was in country in Iraq for my first deployment. Through those 4 years that I served, I did 2 more deployments, a total of 3 deployments, all in Iraq, all in Fallujah was my first deployment, Al Assad Air Base, and then Al Qaeda, my 3rd deployment. Hoorah, Semper Fi. Veterans Day is a great day for us to all collectively get together and pay respects to that service, but I think that the other 364 is really what our ERG is all about. I think that by paying homage and respect to that service, it allows us to not only embolden awareness to the sacrifice, but it allows us to make a broader impact within the communities we serve. Cox Communications supports its employees, veteran employees specifically. When they come back, it's big, open, welcome arms, and they're able to just get right back to work like they never left. So it's a great thing that we do for our veterans here.
I want to thank the McDowell Sonoran Conservancy, Cox Enterprise, and Cox Conserves Heroes for inviting us to this beautiful preserve today. Imagine what would happen if we worked together on things that really matter. What if we reduce, reuse, and recycle? Just imagine the positive environmental change we can create in our communities. Just imagine how we can change our lives and our environment forever. I'm Erica Cardenas. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.